Hi guys! So, as I mentioned in my previous video, there is a place that I get food from far too often, and it is not a global brand. It is a business that has only reached limited locations within Australia, and it is the best thing ever. Hence why I go there far too much. So today it's pouring with rain, so you know, people when it's raining drive like retards, and I'm like trying hard to get there before they close at 9. So I'm like rushing, and I just made it there. It was like 9:01, but I called and said I'm coming, so like make my order. But it was someone different. It wasn't one of the two managers that I mentioned in the last video. This guy, I don't think I've seen him before. If I have, then it would have only been once. So he doesn't know me from a bar of soap. But you know, you see someone like running towards you, and you know, it's a safe assumption that that's the person who called. So when I got there, I went to grab my wallet, and I realized that I had left both my cards at home. And then I was like, this is fucking awkward, because it's now like, you know, they should have already like closed the registers and been like, you know, getting ready to piss off. And it was just this guy and this girl who I didn't see her at first, but she's like really quiet, and you know, it's like she knows who I am, but like, you know, we're not like talking heaps like the managers like talk to me a lot. She just like recognizes me and like, you know, knows, you know, remembers like, you know, little things and stuff like that. But she's like one of those quiet, like shy people. So yeah, she was there, and she came up, and it's like I'm going, like the guy is like didn't know what to do, and I'm like, can you take card payments over the phone? Can I leave you my entire wallet and trade it back for payment in the morning? Like, what can we do? And then he's like, I don't know. And then she came over, and she's like, what's going on? And then we both like start telling her like what's going on. And then she's like, but she comes here like almost every day. Which is not every day, but it is, you know, multiple times a week. And then he was like, well, I don't know. And then he goes like, I'll go and call someone. So he went off to go call whoever he's calling, to ask like what they can do. And then the girl said, I'll just go and get my card and I'll pay for it for you. And then I was just like, oh wow, like you don't expect that to happen like ever. It was really random, and I was just not expecting that at all. Like I was expecting that they might like take my license or like take my wallet or something, because like, yeah, they know that I'll be back. Well, she knows I'll be back, and she told him that I'll be back. I was not expecting her to go get her card and pay for it for me. And then like I had $10 in my wallet, so I was like, well, at least take this, and then I'll just come and give you the difference tomorrow. And she's like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, are you working tomorrow? And she's like, no, don't worry about it. It's like, I'm not gonna fucking not worry about it. Like, I will go back tomorrow to give her money. But I was just so surprised. And it's like, in a world full of assholes, there is the occasional good person. Like, she didn't have to fucking do that. It's like, she could easily be thinking like, fuck this bitch. She fucking calls every time, so close to closing. Like, she can just never fucking get here before it's time to fucking close. And like, I'm not fucking getting paid for this shit. Like, fuck you, go die. But it's obviously not the perspective that she had on things, which is lucky. I'm not saying what this company is as much as I would want to give them good publicity. I think that this would not be, I think that this would be more of a detriment potentially to the business than it could be good publicity, because of the fact that I don't want people thinking like, that's a fucking good stooge. I'll just say, oops, I forgot my card. Can you fix me up? Like, and then they're going to be like, this is strange. There's an influx of customers expecting that we're going to pay for their shit. You know, so that is why I'm not mentioning the business, but yeah, I would hope to give them some kind of, her especially, some kind of recognition and all of that stuff for what she did, because she didn't have to do that at all. And yeah, like, I was just really surprised. Like for those 6 of you who watch my videos often, then you have probably inevitably picked up on my sometimes cynical, bitter attitude on the world, based on events of the last few years. It's just basically given me the impression that everyone is out for themselves and nobody gives a shit about anyone unless there is some sort of gain in it for them. Like, you know, like, unless someone is going to get something out of, like, being friends with you or, like, associating with you in some way, then it's not really, you know, you're not really worth their time, kind of thing, is the way that I have perceived things recently. So for this to happen, it was just like something so small, but something so fucking huge at the same time, because she just didn't have to do that. So yeah, what do you guys think that I should do to, you know, thank her for this gesture? Let me know what you guys think. Like, I could call, like, I could, like, tell her managers or whatever, but, you know, I think that she should be recognised, like, properly, not just, like, you know, some pat on the back sort of thing. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions on what I can do as some sort of gesture of appreciation for her, because yeah, she didn't have to do what she did, and I think that, you know, she should be, things like that shouldn't go unnoticed, because things like that are so few and far between. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you.